And I'm Melissa.
And today we're doing our Cowlitz Gamers for Kids Expo 2016 pickups video.
Okay.
So for the last 3 years, I've been going to the Cowlitz Expo, which is held in Longview, Washington. It is for the Children's Justice and Advocacy Center, and it is held by, is organized by John Hancock and Classics and Oddities. And a lot of the proceeds, I think the tickets at the door, and there's some donations made, go to the Child's Justice and Advocacy Center.
Right. And there's a auction too, right? I think, or a raffle.
Yeah, there's some items donated for an auction.
Yeah.
So this is my third trip going up there.
Okay.
And as usual, it was a great time. So let's start with the pickups.
All right.
And as I always do, I'm going to start with the manuals.
Manuals.
Okay, starting off first is...
I don't know what manuals we got, so we'll see.
Atari 7800 Choplifter. I grabbed this game at the Cowlitz Expo last year.
Okay.
That's when I grabbed my 7800 also. And I also grabbed Food Fight at that last year also. So got the manuals for those. In addition, some standard stuff. I got NES Afterburner. That's a game that I've got. NES Super Sprint. Gotten a couple of Tengen manuals out of the way. Moving on to Super Nintendo. Let's save this one because I actually got the game for that.
Ooh.
I got Mortal Kombat 3, which is a game I already have. So I grabbed the manual for that. Uh-oh. Stunt Race FX.
Why do you say uh-oh?
Because I don't have this game.
Uh-oh.
Glover, which was a game I almost bought there and then didn't, so I don't have the game for this either. Quake 2. Got this one.
Okay.
Those games are on my list, though, on the wish list.
Yeah, all right.
And then Turok Rage Wars. I don't have this game either, so...
Uh-oh.
Those are the N64, or all of the manuals I got.
It's not that many, actually.
We'll pair them up. No, and I looked through them this time. I wasn't short-circuiting that. Okay, very few really old generation things, Atari and Television, ColecoVision. I got one 7800 game, Asteroids. I had my eye on this game the entire time I was there. I think I saw a sealed boxed version, which since I want to play the game, I'm not going to buy. And I almost pulled the trigger on it, but then that table went half price. And so then when I heard that it was half price, I definitely grabbed it. Yeah. I grabbed it for half price. So that's it for the Atari.
Okay.
All the old stuff. So this year was actually quite a bit of Xbox. Surprising amount of Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Maybe my one console was biasing. I was biased towards my one console.
Yes.
But we'll see. Okay, so I grabbed some junk to sort of fill it out. I grabbed AC/DC Live Rock Band Track Pack. Now this is one of the games that I got in my $10 pawn shop box, but it was for the PS3. And so I thought, well, maybe I'll just go ahead and collect all the old Rock Band and Guitar Hero games. So I grabbed this for $1. And these next four were 4 for $10.
Alright.
And the first one I made a mistake because I normally don't buy this series for the Xbox. I don't know what I was thinking. It is Resident Evil.
One console.
Maybe. I'm not going to play this. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. I buy Resident Evil games for the PlayStation, so I don't know what I'll do with this. I'll probably keep it for a while. Next is Tom Clancy's Hawks. I was thinking Tony Hawk's.
Tony Hawk, yeah.
I put all the Tom Clancy games on as a sub collection to get. There's quite a few of them. So I grabbed this for $2.50. No brainer there.
Okay.
The third one is Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z. Now, I've heard this game is awful, and at one point, I think I could have bought it new for a couple of, like, $5. This I thought was new, but then upon closer inspection, it's sealed. On closer inspection, I realized it's not factory sealed. I don't even know what's in here. Hopefully, it's the game. It feels pretty heavy, though. So, Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z for $2.50, what the heck. And then, same situation here. It's not factory sealed, but it is sealed. Virtua Tennis 2009. Why? Because it's Virtua Tennis.
Virtua Tennis, pretty good game.
Yeah. So for $2.50, I grabbed all those games, $10. Then this is one that I did want. Again, I got this sort of at the half price time. I couldn't believe I didn't have it already. It is Virtua Fighter 5 online. I have all of the other Virtua Fighter games, console games. So why not this one?
Okay.
And I bought it for the Xbox. because that's what I do, I guess. That's odd, although I had the other Virtua Fighter games for the PS2, the Virtua Fighter 4.
Uh-oh.
That's because they were exclusive. And then my favorite Xbox 360 pickup of the day was Raiden 4.
You love
This
your
is
shooters.
a shooter. And Will, or Watts, SC, on Twitter was recently talking about this game. He recommended 3 shooters to Vintage Video Game Geek, and I already had the other 2. So when and this was sort of on my radar, but when he mentioned those 3 together, I'm like, well, I should get all 3. So I saw this there, and some guy had several copies, and he wanted quite a bit of money for them. And then I saw it at another table, and they wanted quite a bit less, so I grabbed it.
Nice.
And it comes with a soundtrack.
Cool.
I don't have the disc in there because it's in my Xbox.
Because of course you put that in right now.
Yeah, really excited about that. Love the shoot 'em ups.
Yeah, and it's on your console, so you could play
it
that all year.
I played it. I played a bunch of it. All right, so that's it for the Xbox. Xbox 360. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. All right. Moving on then to PlayStation. There is some good PlayStation stuff here, I think. All of these were on my wish list.
Okay.
So glad to get some of these. The first is a RPG for the PlayStation 1, Wild Arms. I think it's an RPG. It looks like one.
Yeah.
Grabbed it.
Now, did you bring your list, like your paper list, like we do?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I had my list. Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
This was on it.
All
so
right.
I grabbed Wild Arms, PlayStation 1 RPG. I love them. This is a game that I had been looking for ever since it was released. Never bought it. Then it disappeared for like 14 years or 15 years, and I've had it on my list ever since. And I saw it at this place. There's a little bit of a ding up in the corner, but when I saw it, I decided it was time to get it. And that is Sky Gunner. This is an Atlas game. I guess a little ashamed to admit I don't know much about this game, but 14 years ago I definitely wanted it, so I grabbed it.
Okay.
It looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Yeah,
just
it
from
does.
the back.
Have you tried it yet?
Looks pretty cool. Nope. I gotta clean it. Gotta clean it first.
All right.
Haven't cleaned them yet. Moving on.
It's got like a weird side thing, I think.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think that's normal.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Another RPG, sort of a classic series on PlayStation. Suikoden 3. I now have Suikoden 1 and 3 physical, or Suikoden, and I have Suikoden 2 downloaded. I'm probably never going to buy that, but now that I have 3 of those games, it's probably a series I'll start thinking about playing.
Okay.
And finally, PlayStation Portable game, Capcom Classics Collection Remixed. I have Reloaded, so I thought, well, I should put Remixed on the list. And when I saw it, I grabbed it.
You love your collections.
I love my collections, yeah, especially on the portables.
Yes.
So, that is it for all of those. Everything else is Nintendo and Sega.
All right, you want to do this
Let's do Nintendo first.
Nintendo.
No, let's do Nintendo.
Okay.
So let's start
Go
with
back.
this.
Okay.
I only got one NES game,
Oh, my
and I
goodness.
didn't even buy it. And that might be why this particular expo feels a little bit odd, because I usually get a stack of NES games. But this was actually a gift. It is Caesar's Palace. It was a gift from This Dude Abides on Twitter.
Isn't it? Or is
No,
it
I think it's this.
Okay, sorry.
Anyway, he lives around here. We see him at Portland Retro Gaming and the Northwest Classic Gamers Expo and Cowlitz. And he gave this to me. So thank you very much. I didn't have it in my collection, and now I do.
Yay.
Great. So thank you very much. This Dude Abides.
Now we'll put this manual on our list. If it's
And now I gotta
there.
put this manual on the list. And he says hi, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Video confirmation. I delivered the message. All right. Moving on to Super Nintendo. This was on my list also. I grabbed the manual and the game separately, and it is Killer Instinct, a supposedly, apparently, popular fighting game. I don't know. Thought I'd grab it. I like that it's black. That's cool. I don't have any other miscolored. That's probably my first non-gray Super Nintendo game.
It makes like you should like not put it in a case. It needs to go on the shelf just as it is.
Okay, but I'll probably still put it in a
I
case.
know you will.
All right. Again, also one single, and I guess I got one of every NES for the first couple of systems here.
All right.
What did I get there?
Beetle Adventure Racing.
I've been looking for this for about a year.
Don't you already have that?
I have the manual.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I've been looking for this for a while, but I can't seem to find one with a good label. This one's in pretty good shape, so I grabbed it.
Yeah, but the case is really dirty.
Yeah, I'm hoping that can be scrubbed out.
Yeah, you can scrub that out. It's just gross.
And then finally, sort of an
this.
impulse. This wasn't on my list, but for the price and considering it's GameCube, Turok Evolution. I bought it on the GameCube when I saw it because Turok is a N64 game, and I figured why not have the follow-up or whatever this is on the GameCube. I don't know if it's the best version, but it makes sense to keep Turok on the Nintendo systems. Okay. All right, so that's it. Okay, so that's it for that. Let's move on to Sega.
You want to do this one?
Yeah.
All right.
I bought these items separately.
Oh, good. Cool.
But I have the cart and the manual for Sonic Triple Trouble.
Triple Trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
You don't have this one?
Nope. I decided I was going to put all of the Sonic games. Now I'm going to try to collect all of the Sonic games.
Oh.
So they're kind of expensive. Some of the newer ones are still expensive.
You sure?
No, I'm not sure.
Him?
Yeah. I'm kind of sure. Yeah, I know. I'm not thrilled about all of the games, but I figured, what the heck? Maybe I'll start grabbing some of the Sonic games.
I've heard Sonic is not so good.
Okay.
We'll see.
It's been compared to certain things, hasn't it?
Yes, certain not so good things.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Okay.
Still gonna buy them.
All right, and you bought a Dreamcast game?
Yeah, another Tom Clancy. I think I mentioned Tom Clancy games. I have never seen this before in the wild or elsewhere, I don't think. So when I saw it, I knew I had to have it. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Rogue Spear. I have Rainbow Six for the Dreamcast. I think this should do it for the Tom Clancy games on the Dreamcast.
Cool.
I think there's only those two. All right, and finally, a stack of, I don't know, what are they? Sega Master System or Genesis?
Oh, you still can't tell.
All right, let's go through them.
All right, ready?
Genesis.
Don't you have this one?
Nope. I have it for the Sega CD.
Echo the Dolphin?
So I grabbed Echo the Dolphin cartridge form to see how it compares to the Sega CD version. Let's do this one. Let's do these guys last.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's do these.
Why weren't they in order?
I'm changing my mind. I'm calling an audible here.
All right. Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball.
Spinball. Another Sonic game. This was half off. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. When these were half off, I'm like, But then I'm like, this is a complete in box cased Genesis game for a couple of bucks.
Yeah.
I'm buying it.
Oh wait, is this like pinball?
Yeah.
Oh, I might like this.
I think it was inspired by one of the levels in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 where it's like he's like bouncing around like pinball, and they said, we should make a whole game out of this.
Oh, maybe I would like this.
Yeah, she would.
I might like that one.
So yeah, let's not be too quick to judge. All right.
No,
Another one.
I can still be quick.
Half off.
All right, Tasmania.
Yep, half off.
Okay.
All those three were half off. Complete in case. They're great. They're in great shape.
All right. And this one. You don't have this one?
No, I have Desert Strike, and I think I'm going to get all the Strike games, which kind of bugs me because my brother had them and he offered to me, and I'm like, I'm never going to play. No, it was a couple of bucks, I think.
Okay.
It's in the wrong size case too, but
yeah, I was going to say this.
It's in an EA case, but it's one of the really thick EA cases instead of just the kind of thick ones.
It doesn't matter.
Anyway, Urban Strike. So now I need Jungle Strike.
Okay. Yeah, because this is the sequel.
Yeah, it's just a Desert. I forget which one was first. Anyway. I've got 2 out of the 3.
Okay.
And I have Soviet Strike and Nuclear Strike for the PlayStation. Okay.
Okay.
These I have on the 6-pack.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought I would... It kind of started with Revenge of Shinobi. I kind of want to get one of the early revisions of Revenge of Shinobi because it has Spider-Man, it has Batman, it has Godzilla, it has Rambo. And so I thought, well, even though I already have the game, maybe I'll get the early revisions. And then I thought I should get all of the 6-pack as standalone. And this one I grabbed because it is in fantastic shape, and it is a not for resale. It is a standard retail cartridge, and it is in beautiful condition.
Yeah, that label is like mint.
So whoever bought this must never have played it. They must have really.
Maybe they had the 6-pack or something.
Yeah. Anyway, gorgeous condition. Sonic the Hedgehog, not for resale. So I grabbed it. This one is the same situation.
Super Hang On.
Playing Arcade Hang-On.
How cool is that?
How cool is what?
This.
Yeah, and this is also in gorgeous condition.
Pretty cool.
Playing Arcade Hang-On is what made me want to get a Sega Master System. And so I've always had a special place in my heart for Hang-On. Although the home versions don't really compare to the arcade. But this is also in pristine condition, so I was really glad to get that.
Cool.
And finally, This is I'm going to talk about this. Yes, I got, for the Sega Master System, Ys, The Vanished Omens. Now, I already have this game. So you might be asking why, what would possess me to purchase this? Well, I have the game, and I have the box. But I don't have the manual, which is not something I really remembered until maybe a few months ago. And so I've got it on my list, and this is complete. And interestingly about these expos is one place was asking $60-some for this. And this place was asking much less.
Okay.
And in fact, I kind of blew my bargaining position because I said, oh, for that price? Because she pulled it out of the case, and I said, well, how much are you asking? And she gave me the price, and I said, oh, well, for that price, it's probably not complete. And then it was complete. And so I couldn't really negotiate the price down. So I blew it.
You need a filter.
So yeah, I'm an idiot. But I do have this game already, and this what I paid for this is maybe approximately what it's going for, loose. And I've got the case, I've got the original case. So I should be able to flip my other version and make most of my money back. So
well, this
is a big deal because I got the manual.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. Yay!
So we're getting closer and closer, and there was a James Buster Douglas box in there. It was loose.
Oh.
It was not 43 cents. I didn't buy it because it didn't have the case or the
You couldn't do that guy a favor?
No, it was I don't know what, like 50 times that price.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And it was loose.
Maybe 500.
Totally
it was $200.
Did it have the manual at least, or just the
No,
game?
just the game. So I didn't buy that. And I didn't find anything else for my Master System collection. I got one manual. And that is it for the software.
Oh,
but wait, there's more. It has become somewhat of a tradition for me to buy a piece of hardware at Cowlitz.
Yeah, we need to end this tradition.
The first year I got a HD DVD player for the Xbox 360. The second year I got a Atari 7800. So this year, I also got another piece of hardware, and Melissa doesn't know what it is because she likes to be surprised. It's not a big deal. It wasn't that expensive. It is a Sears Super Video Arcade, which is basically an Intellivision. Now, why did I get this, you might ask?
Yes,
well, there's a couple of reasons.
I've never heard you talk about this.
The reason I don't play a lot of Intellivision is because I have an Intellivision 2, and I don't like the controllers on the Intellivision 2. The original Intellivision has these nice pop-up buttons, which this one does. And also this one, the controllers can come out of. It's got plugs, which makes it superior to the original Intellivision. And this one has been modded with an AV mod.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which is right here. So, this, and I also seem to recall from a conversation with someone at PRG many years ago that this is actually the best way to play Intellivision games with the Sears Super Video Arcade. So, I picked it up, and I got it for $15.
All right.
Which seems like a pretty good price. I did get an Intellivision 1 at PRGE a year or two ago, but it doesn't work. There's some memory problems or graphical glitches. So I'm hoping this will work, and this will be my go-to system for playing Intellivision games because I think the controllers are superior, and it's got AV out, and I am looking forward now to reinvigorating my interest in Intellivision games. So
in 7 months.
Yes.
Or 8 months.
I forgot. In 7 months. Great. So I am going to test this out. We'll see how it goes. So that is it for Cowlitz 2016. Before we run out of time here, I want to mention a couple of the people that we bumped into there. Of course, we mentioned... I was the only one who went.
I was
That's
able
right.
to go, yeah.
This Dude Abides, of course, we saw there. We saw Dr. Nintendo. I got to say hi to John Riggs. I met Kelsey, another person I know on Twitter, and she's been on Metal Jesus Rocks channel for a couple of videos now. I got to meet her for the first time, so that was really fun. Johnny Mano, he was with Doc Ness. Stumptown Retro. Who else? We saw John Hancock. I saw Metal Jesus. I said hello to him. So all of the sort of Seattle people. I saw Kinsey, but I didn't speak to her.
Yeah.
A lot of the Seattle and Portland people there.
Yep.
And the person I spoke to the most, who I always really enjoy talking to, are the Retro Game Hunters.
Yeah.
Leaf and COE33. I bumped into them several times, and I always wanted to talk to them when I saw them to see how they were doing, what they picked up, and I'm very excited to see their video, to see how they did at the. I know of some exciting things that he did, which I will not reveal because that's for him to do, but for them to do. But yeah, it was always a pleasure talking to all those guys and everybody that we saw. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. But it's a great time going up there, and got some good pickups to fill out the collection. So that was Cowlitz 2016.
Okay. If you enjoyed the video, like us and subscribe.